Today, I would like to talk about an interesting topic regarding language learning. I believe it's really important for every language learner to consider this. What not to learn. Okay? And why is that? Because I think that a lot of people spend a lot of time focusing on things that are not necessarily that relevant or that important for them and or not interesting to them. What that can do is lead to essentially a delay in progressing in the language. Okay, so what do I mean by that? So let's say that someone is taking a course in a language, and then the person is just in the textbook that they're using. There, it goes deep into a specific subject that the person's just finding boring and not necessarily interesting. This student will dread picking up the book because he or she is bored out of his or her mind. And we have to consider this, that our resources for learning are limited. Our time is limited. We don't have unlimited time to learn a language. We don't have an unlimited attention span either. So I think it's really important for us to focus on what's important to us when we're learning a language. Also focus on topics that interest us in order to develop a good basis in the language. If we do that, we are going to progress more quickly. And what do I mean by the fact that our attention span is limited? Well, personally, I have a very short attention span. Like, I have the attention span of a little child sometimes. So if I start learning something that's very boring in my target language, I'm gonna quickly lose interest and move on to something else. But if I focus instead on something that really interests me, that I will be using my attention and my time and my energy more wisely, in a more effective way, that will enable me to reach progress more quickly. So I always try to emphasize this, and I think it's so important. We from the very beginning, like if you're just starting out, or if you're a beginner language learner, or if you're at a higher level, it doesn't matter. You should try to look for content that excites you in that language. Let's say that you love sports. Even if you're at a basic level, it wouldn't hurt to just actually try to get an article about sports in your target language and start trying to understand it and maybe translate it word by word. And that's just a simple example. But if you focus on topics that you like, and you keep the interest in the language alive and well, then chances are you're going to progress a lot quicker than otherwise. So, if you're doing a specific program or a specific course, or you have a specific textbook that you don't particularly enjoy, it may not be the best use of your time in language learning. Maybe you should just try to look for different things. Okay? And I also think that a lot of people spend a lot of time and effort into grammar exercises, for instance. Of course, grammar is important. We need it. But we can acquire very good grammar, or if not excellent or even perfect grammar, doing different things, not just doing grammar drills. So those are my thoughts for today. I hope you, as a language learner, enjoy them, and good luck.